The world is in mourning today. The Vatican has confirmed that Pope Francis has passed away at 88, after a long battle with a severe respiratory crisis. The news has sent shockwaves of grief across the globe. Just yesterday, his condition worsened, and despite his struggle with asthma, the world wasn't prepared to say goodbye, not like this. Born in Buenos Aires on December 17, 1936, Jorge Mario Bergoglio rose from humble beginnings to become a symbol of compassion and hope. As Pope, he reshaped the papacy, rejecting luxury and embracing the poor and marginalized. His passing marks the loss of not just a religious leader, but a man who showed the true meaning of leading with love. Details will emerge soon, but across the world, people are lighting candles and praying. Pope Francis lived simply, rejecting the extravagance often associated with power, choosing modest living arrangements, and even paying his own hotel bill during the conclave that elected him. This humility became the hallmark of his leadership. His election in March 2013 was historic. He became the first pope from Latin America. And from the moment he assumed office, he brought a fresh, compassionate vision to the church. He championed the marginalized, called for environmental action, and urged Catholics to live their faith beyond the pews. Behind this image of compassion was a man who had faced many personal and professional challenges. As Archbishop and Cardinal in Argentina, he walked with the people, often taking public transport instead of private cars, further cementing his legacy as a Pope of the people. One of the most surprising chapters in Pope Francis's story began in 2005. Following the death of Pope John Paul II, Bergoglio was unexpectedly chosen to lead the church, a decision that stunned many, but not those who knew his deep sense of duty and humility. His authenticity and empathy won hearts worldwide as he stepped into one of the most scrutinized roles in the world. In the early days of his papacy, Pope Francis made a powerful impression. His first international trip took him to Brazil, where he celebrated Mass before 3 million people on Rio's Copacabana beach. The energy was electric, setting the tone for a transformative papacy. He wasn't just interested in preserving tradition. He sought to bridge the gap between the ancient church and the modern world. Even as he rose to global prominence, Pope Francis remained deeply connected to his humble roots. Born to Italian immigrants, he grew up with the values of hard work and simplicity. Before entering the Jesuit order in 1958, he worked ordinary jobs, including as a bouncer in a bar. His life was built on faith, discipline, and perseverance, not privilege. In 2013, when Pope Benedict XVI made the unprecedented decision to resign, the College of Cardinals chose 76-year-old Bergoglio. He was a man of simple living and quiet service, signaling a papacy that would be defined by humility and compassion. His ascent marked a shift in the Church's leadership, prioritizing service over power. Pope Francis also challenged the status quo on controversial issues. His famous words, "Who am I to judge?" regarding priests' sexual orientation, stunned many and broke from tradition. His acts of inclusion, such as washing the feet of women and non-Catholics, sparked both admiration and criticism, but they were central to his mission to make the Church more inclusive. In a world obsessed with wealth and power, Pope Francis led by example. Whether addressing world leaders at the UN or kneeling to wash the feet of the poor, his leadership was grounded in humility and sincerity. Now, as his health declines, the world reflects on his legacy, a legacy defined by actions, not words. Pope Francis has always seen the papacy as a lifelong calling, but has acknowledged that resignation could be necessary if his health deteriorates. Struggling with chronic knee pain, lung infections, and surgeries, the possibility of his retirement now feels imminent. Alongside his health challenges, internal pressures within the Church have grown. In 2018, Archbishop Carlo Maria Vigano accused the Pope of covering up sexual abuse, while conservative factions criticized his progressive stance on social issues. These tensions have fueled speculation about his potential resignation. Despite these struggles, Pope Francis remains committed to reform. He has worked to combat financial corruption, promote transparency, and address the Church's abuse scandals. While his efforts have been met with resistance, particularly from Vatican officials, his progress is undeniable. As his health declines, the question arises, can he continue to guide the Church? Speculation about his successor intensifies, with Cardinal Luis Tagle, known for his humility and reformist values, emerging as a strong contender. Pope Francis's trust in Tagle, highlighted by his appointment to a significant Vatican role, has further fueled this speculation. Ultimately, the decision rests with the College of Cardinals. The future remains uncertain, but Pope Francis's legacy of humility, compassion, and dedication to the poor will endure. As his chapter closes, his message of love and kindness continues to inspire. Rest in peace, Pope Francis. Your mission was love, and love never dies. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos, and don't forget to press the bell icon.